And 3 weeks ago, I suggested that we inoculate ourselves against the infection of regret by practicing a formula that the Apostle Paul gives to us in a letter that he wrote to the church in Philippi. In the 4th chapter of the letter to the Philippians, the Apostle Paul gives us a liturgical pharmaceutical prescription. And it begins with the instruction to rejoice. Rejoice always, he says. And again I say, rejoice. That's the first part of this equation. For joy is actually kairo, which is the Greek word for joy, and hope. The hopeful joy, the joyful hopefulness is the first element that sees us through the struggle with regret. The second element, he says, let your gentleness, and that's represented by grace, by the symbol theos for God, the theta for God. And so let your grace or let your gentleness be seen. And gentleness is really a byproduct of love and faith. It is the evidence of our faith. It is the evidence of grace. These things added together are multiplied by prayer over anxiety. Because what does Paul say next? The next part of the formula for living above regret is that we should not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, through prayer and petition, let your requests be made known to God. This is a formula for actually coming to terms with our anxiety. Because regret is simply forensic anxiety. And even though regret and anxiety are inevitable and unavoidable, they are not unredeemable. And today I want to process the idea that anxiety is a good thing because it pushes us into a place of intimacy with God. And I want to talk about the power of an anxious prayer.